and everything should be sorted. We should be online. Yep, and just posting out some links. So there's Twitter and my Instagram. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's just give it a second. Yeah, there we go. Let's load up the collector map. So, well, let's have a look what we're doing. So, the Blood Money DLC expansion update comes out Tuesday. So I need to create myself a little outlaw style outfit before I do anything. Now, I don't want to make it too overly complicated, and I don't want it to be too posh, but I don't want it to be too run down. But I want it to look kind of criminal-esque. I know with the new quick draw passes that'll be coming out as well, there's some content in there that I really want to put into an outlaw style outfit. And I think it's Billy the Kid, potentially. I'm also gonna turn the audio down just a little bit. Oh, didn't mean to. Oh my god, my cores. What are going on with my cores? Where is the stew pot? My horse is fine, but I am not, apparently. I only walked away for a couple of minutes just to sort some stuff out, but that's fine. But I want to kind of create sort of like a half posh, half not posh sort of style outfit, but we need to get them cores up real quick. I'm really excited for the Blood Money update. In a weird way though. In a weird way, I'm excited. I'm not too much in the idea of wanting my character to become an actual outlaw. Like, I know I do the moonshiner stuff, which is technically sort of outlawish. You know what? We'll forget about the outfit and yeah, we'll sod that off for the time being. Because if we do anything at the beginning of it, we'll stick with our moonshiner outfit. But this is one of the things that I've been thinking about. Normally, I rush into the updates very soon, like pretty much as soon as it comes out, which I will be doing. Just, I won't be doing it straight away. I'm thinking I carry on playing after the update how I normally would, doing trader role and stuff like that, but streaming it on Twitch just as something different. I mean, I quite like the idea of that, because then at least I get to experience it online, so then anyone that has pointers and tips and stuff like that, I can sort of just go like, oh, that's perfect, I can get into doing that instead. So we're going to do some collector stuff today. We'll grab 3 coins, 3 lost jewellery, but I'll complete 1 set of tarot cards, and I think I'm going to complete a set of family heirlooms. Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to spend today. So let's have a look at tarot cards, because I know I've got like one set where I've got a lot of X card, so like I've got a lot of that one. So I'm going to skip a couple of them, and then just obviously get the ones with like 2 or 3. So I've completed the swords, the pentacles, and the wands 2 times over. I've completed the alcohol bottles completely. It's a short. I hope you have a great stream today. Back to head into work, so I'll leave the stream up to get you that lurker view. Thank you so much, and thank you for actually just jumping on for doing that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day at work. Thank you for leaving that nice little message. It means a lot. Have a good day, mate. Have a good day. So yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do for today, is go for the 3 lost jewellery and 3 coins to begin with. And then we can go from there. Because the coins and the lost jewellery are completely random spawns, so it's not like you can easily just get a set anymore. So if I put down on the map where 3 coordinates are, and I can just zip to them real quick, and then I can actually start what I'm going to do today. So it's all around sort of like Armadillo, which is quite nice, because it's all, I'm not having to travel far for it all. And I know it seems weird only doing like small little bits, but I think the way I'm looking at it is, even though it's only small little bits, it's what's the word? It'll all mount up, because I'll be doing a bit tomorrow as well, just in my own personal time, just not streaming, like what I have been doing over the last few days. I'm not too interested in maxing the quick draw pass out so soon either. Like, I know it's every month, and I know it's for the next 3 or so months. Obviously it's going to cost a lot more gold for only a small bit of it, but I think it's going to be nice the way that Rockstar have set it up this time, because it's not grind it out to begin with and then not have anything for so long. They've seemed to have fixed this sort of gap in time where players can do it, not at their own time, but it gets players playing it, if any of that makes sense anyway. But I've been having problems with my PlayStation 4 Pro recently, which is really sad. I've been having a lot of overheating issues, and I've completely ripped apart my PlayStation, cleaned everything, which surprisingly it wasn't that dirty, which is quite nice, because it didn't really give me much to clean. But I've completely ripped everything apart, and it's still just really loud. Not as loud on Red Dead, for whatever reason, which I'm quite thankful for. But I know I was trying to play SnowRunner the other day, and the PlayStation almost melted. It sounded like it was going to take off, and for the first time in a very long time, I got the overheat warning, which basically booted me out of the game and everything. So I'm thinking, maybe the next time I stream after today, I'll probably end up being downstairs, potentially. Which means I'll be playing on the standard PS4, because I don't really want to take my setup downstairs. So all I'll have to do is I'll have to put all my data in the cloud and then send it over to my standard PS4. Because I've got 2 PS4s. I've got the PS4, just like the base standard PS4, and I've got the PS4 from the Spider-Man PS4 release, which is also a standard PS4. So I'm thinking about setting that up downstairs and then just playing with my PlayStation sat on the countertop of like the actual like living room surface. But I don't know. We'll see how my PlayStation acts with this next update as well. because I've noticed it does a little bit take it out on its performance every update, but only slightly. And I think with the PS4 Pro, it just wants to run as much as it can. So I think next stream might look a bit muddier than usual, just because it'll be on the standard PS4 rather than the PS4 Pro. But I think it's a trade-off that I'm going to have to go with. But yeah, if we carry on doing the grind today, then my next stream, originally I was going to go with Call of the Wild as my next stream, but I want to get into the Blood Money update as soon as, and I don't want to put it off for another week. So what I'll end up doing is updating my game when I get home from work on Tuesday, which will be about like 7:30ish, 7:45. Then I'll level up the quick draw. It's quick draw pass, isn't it? Something like that. I'll level that up as much as I can with whatever time I have spare. And then on the Saturday, I should be good for streaming it, which I like the idea of. Do I have to use this? Yes. But I think that's how I'm going to have to do it. Because originally, I was just going to stream it on my day off, which I think is Friday. But I don't want to set in stone, obviously, a certain date. So I'm going to say I'm going to be streaming Saturday. I'd love it if that was 7 of the 8, but it's not. I mean, 8 of the 8, but it's not. I still need to get that completed at some point, somehow. Hi, Ad Regan again. How you doing, mate? It would be almost Sunday, if not. How's your day been? How you doing? But I think this is the one thing I'm really excited for. Even though it doesn't fit the character build I'm going for on Red Dead, it'd be nice just to have some new content. Good, mate. Oh, that's good. Good, good, good. Good, I'm glad you're doing great. So, day's been chilled. Yeah, same actually, yeah. My mum dropped by not long ago with some shopping for me, just some small little bits. And she bought me one of my favourite albums on CD. I've recently been using my dad's CD player since I've moved. And I haven't really been getting CDs as much, obviously because of streaming CDs and online and everything. And it's just been really nice to sort of just chill to an actual CD. Which I was gonna start streaming a lot earlier today, but with the new CD and everything, I think I got a bit swamped with time. I'm also gonna stay out of the way of that player who's obviously trying to cause a ruckus. That's so nice. It is. It was completely unexpected as well. I was talking to her about it last week, the week before. But she really surprised me with this one and actually got me my favourite album, which I spoke about, but I don't think she knew what it actually looked like or anything. But either way, though, I'm grateful, and it was so nice to actually be able to listen to it in its entirety and it not being on a phone or earphones. It was so nice. Whoa! Where did he come from? Are you gonna gun me down, or are you just gonna... Yeah, he's just gonna... Stupid person. I think this is a weird thing. Usually before every stream, I usually get myself like a glass of water or something. Today, being completely unprepared, I didn't get a glass of water, so I've only literally got a shot of water left in my glass from earlier. So I think at some point I'm gonna literally just have to get some. We need to get you to Australia when the world normalises a bit. We are. I know at one point I was talking about it. I think 2019, and I was thinking about doing it in 2020, but obviously everything caved through. Obviously with COVID being a thing. What am I doing? I've just got rid of all my markers. But eventually, a lot of the money that I was saving for that trip has actually been spent on moving and bills and everything now. So when the overtime comes in at work a bit more, I'll be able to save up for it again. Which I personally don't think the world's going to normalise until 2022, where like normal travel and stuff like that comes back into place. Just because with the UK now getting rid of their mask mandate, I think it's the 19th of July. The World Health Organization has basically called us stupid and moronic if we do go through with it. And I could just hear my neighbours just shouting then, or whatever they were doing. But yeah, I kind of agree that obviously we need to set different precautions in and different stuff like that, but I think at the end of the day, I think everyone just wants to be happy, healthy and normal again. And normal is going to look completely different. Oh my god, we just completed necklaces. Did we? Hang on. Yeah, just completed necklaces. That's not too bad. Cool, we've got another set to sell on the day the DLC comes out. That's pretty cool. So we've got one bit of lost jewellery to get now, and then we'll start with the tarot cards. And I think we'll complete 2 sets, and we'll deliver these wolf pelts to Crips whilst we're on our way. And then I think that'll take us up to a good couple of hours or so, which would be quite nice. Damn it. I was hoping to get a nice 3-star carcass for Crips, but we can skin it. We can take the meat. I know with... I think it's with venison. I need more in my inventory stock, but we will see. We will see. Because I think it might be big game meat I'm confusing it with. Yeah, it's big game meat I'm confusing it with. You ever play Fortnite? No, Fortnite is really not the kind of game that I play. I'd like to dabble in PUBG. I'm just not a fan of like the silly shit that's in Fortnite. Like, it looks fun, but it's one of those games where it looks fun, but I don't think I'd play it that often. I don't like sitting around in lobbies waiting for sessions to start, only to then be killed or whatever, and then have to sort of watch people, or even just enter a new lobby. It's what really bored me with Fall Guys. I played Fall Guys solidly for like a couple of weeks with friends and stopped. I'm just not a fan of that kind of game. But I think the only thing that appeals to me with PUBG is just like the more realistic aspect to like the dirtier graphics, to it's like weird looking, like almost human-ish characters, because obviously they look very plasticine-y, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'll never say no to not playing it, but I just don't think at the moment it's my kind of game. I think if I've got a bit more time spare, I'll probably try and maybe see about putting some hours into Fortnite, maybe some into PUBG, and actually see what my opinion of them is then. But it's just not one of the games that are on my radar at the moment. So what sets are we doing with the tarot cards? Okay, so that's 2 sets of daily challenges done there. Is it the ones that I was thinking of? We'll go with the cups. Yeah, we'll go with the cups because I've only completed one of it. And instead we'll change plan and just do 1 cups and 1 family heirloom. It is cups, isn't it? Yeah, cups and family heirlooms. So we've got to now go back on ourselves. So the little homestead we were just at, we've got to go back there for a family heirloom. I wish I looked at all of this before, but hang on, is there any up by where I am now? No, okay. So if anyone's wondering what I'm actually looking at, it's the Red Dead Collector's map. Collector map. I'll put it in the chat. Basically helps with literally all of the collectibles, which is very, very swish. If it would nicely paste for me. There we go. So I'm currently looking at family heirlooms and the cups. So if there's anybody that's doing any kind of runs right now, then maybe you'd like to follow along. Maybe. So we've got to head up to this. We've got to head up to them gap tooth. Hey mate, how are you? How you doing? Has your PS4 turned into a puddle of liquid plastic yet? Almost. It seems as though it's only on games where the developer teams just haven't capped the frames per second. It seems as though Red Dead, Rockstar have actually done a really good job with capping frames per second, which does not hurt my PlayStation in the slightest, which I'm very thankful for. One thing Rockstar has done right, I'd like to imagine. But yeah, I've been having all sorts of problems recently. I don't know whether it's the just overall temperature of the country at the moment, because we are in a sort of like very humid point. It's very humid out, which means the room that it's sat in is also very humid. With how many hours I've been putting into different games, it just seems as though it's getting worse. So I completely took it apart, cleaned it all, like I said the other day. It just seems as though it's like Spider-Man on PS4. They haven't capped the frame rate on that either, which sucks, because I can't even just chill out and just swing around as Spider-Man for a bit. But I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, or if I'll do it maybe on one of my days off next week. But I'll put my PlayStation 4 in the living room, and I'll just give that a go. See if that helps the system any at all. Trying to take the load off my PS4 Pro. I think this is the only downside, I think, to doing this whole grind thing on Twitch, is all you're going to be looking at is my horse's arse. It's not going to be much of hunting, it's not going to be much of anything, it's just going to be wandering around picking up collectibles and just a little bit of chit chat. I think I've got a resupply mission to do for Crips as well, which I'll do in a bit. And then I can get my trader delivery goods to 100 before Tuesday, so that when I log in I can do a delivery straight away.
I never seen such odd fashion.
I don't know what you're talking about. Odd fashion, this. I think I look quite swish. I will say though, I think I'd have preferred a rancher role rather than whatever outlawish stuff's come into the game. But I know a lot of people just want to be outlaws. So, yeah, screw you, lady. I'll rob your homestead. So, shut up. But I think I am looking forward to the... I think it's Billy the Kid. Like, the actual, like, outlaw... Because I'm watching my computer spaz out like it usually does. So, if anything happens, I just want to say right now that we've spoken to the supplier and we should be all good now, internet-wise, but I don't know. If my stream does cut out, then I do want it to be known that I have spoken to my supplier. Everything's sorted. So if there is any more cuts, this is just on Twitch. This will literally be a Twitch problem rather than a this is my internet, this is whatever I can handle. But yeah, going back about what I would have preferred and everything. I know... Is the thing supposed to be here? Am I in the right spot? Oh, it's the family heirloom, isn't it? I need to use the... Yeah, use this. I thought I was looking for a tarot card, just a tarot card then, but no. I think that's the only problem now, is differentiating between. But it seems as though Rockstar, with the quick draw passes that are coming out, have put a lot of effort into them. There's a lot more historically accurate clothing types. There's a lot more outlawish kind of stuff. Oh, Andrew, if you're still listening at all, the rest of Outlaw Pass 1, the stuff that you missed out on, Outlaw Pass 2 and 3, I think, are all coming to the game as well. So John and Arthur's outfit are going to be coming into the game. So I think you can purchase them just straight from the Wheeler Rawson & Co. catalogue, rather than having to buy it from a pass. Which, I know you wanted the Arthur outfit, I think. So you get the Haraway, I think it's the Haraway outfit. The one with Arthur's hat. Which would be quite nice, because I know you prefer Arthur to John Marston, and I prefer John to Arthur. Oh, there we go. Just a random event happening over there. See, this is another thing that needs clarifying as well. Is somebody on YouTube, I don't know who it was. It might have been Jawas, or it might have been like Dirty Tyler or someone like that. That basically said we might have to do the dishonorable storyline in the actual campaign. So there's a bank robbery for the online story mode. And they're basically saying that we might have to do that before we unlock it. Because it makes sense that Guido Martelli and Angelo Bronte pay attention that happens to everything in Standard and potentially complete the missions for the Moonshiner because of what happens with getting what's it called sorted. I don't know. Yeah, the Moonshine Shack, because at the end there's that whole fire, isn't there? Down in Lemoyne. So potentially we might have to complete the Moonshiner story and the online story, which I'm fine with the online story because I've already completed the Moonshine, but it's the what's it called, the actual bank robbery mission thing that I haven't done, but that's fine, I can complete that. Have you looked at getting a USB fan to force Cool Air into the console? I've heard they don't work very well, mixed reviews, because depending on where the intake is, it could just be forcing, because all a fan really is basically forcing hot air at a high concentration, and it basically just warms the internal of the PlayStation up even more. I'll give it a look into anyway, just because I don't want to rule anything out. But I know with the PlayStation 5 being out now and everything, I don't want to have to spend too much to get my PlayStation 4 Pro to a considerably good working order. I'd rather just save up the money and get a PS5. Because I know my girlfriend, Red Dead Online and SnowRunner and everything else works perfectly fine on the PS5. So I don't want to have to spend to get like any accessories for the PS4 Pro before getting a a PS4 before getting a PS5. Just seems a little bit counterintuitive, I think. But I will say, if the game does come with a thing, well, the update comes with a thing where we have to actually complete the dishonorable quest line in the online story mode thing. I wouldn't mind doing that on stream either, to be fair.
Getting a little low on supplies here.
I like the idea of it because I've never done it, and I've seen people on YouTube do it. But to be able to do it on stream would be quite nice, just as a nice documentation for my character. Oh, and now we already have our bandana again. Okay. But I'd like that silly little glitch what's happened with my horse now, where literally the mane has disappeared. No offence, how the fuck are you that rich? A lot of hours are spent into this game on the daily is how I'm that rich. I thought I was rich on the Xbox, but damn. I've been playing since the beta. I bought the Red Dead Redemption 2 Ultimate Edition, and I've been playing pretty much since the beta, since like day one. I would have been into like the hundreds and thousands of dollars by now, but the Naturalist update being that expensive just run me dry. Even though I don't have my mic into the game. Howdy, partner. Most of the fans I've seen for the PS4 go on the output vent and try and draw out the heat rather... Oh, okay. I might have to get a look into that then. If you can send me any links on WhatsApp, and I'll look into it. I got 350 gold on the Xbox, 8k cash. That's not too bad. How long have you been playing Red Dead Online for? Because I know there's a lot of new players, PlayStation poor as. Ah, okay. Be interesting to know when you started playing. Because I know with how long I've been playing for, it kind of puts it into perspective of like how long I've been playing. Because at one stage the daily challenges never really reset. About 3 months. Oh, okay, so 350 gold and 8k in cash. Isn't that bad? For about 3 months. Like, have you bought any gold bars from Rockstar, or have it just been completely grinded? Because I know at the beginning of Red Dead Online, we didn't have a way to earn gold other than doing stranger missions and story mode, like the story stuff, and just having to grind that over and over again. So I've bought gold bars once on an offer, and that was it. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you ranked 147 levels in 3 months. That's not too bad. About roughly the same as my girlfriend. She's grinded up to about 170 something gold. And she's like 150 something in ranks. So that's really not too bad at all. To be fair, it took me a long time to get like 300 and like gold. But I think once I started playing more often, because I used to just log in, do a couple of daily challenges and quit out, because the daily challenges used to, on the highest rank, give 50 nuggets, so it'd be half a gold bar. Are any of your horses going to kill themselves today? No, they're not, because there's no story mode, there's no trains involved today. I'm not going to be killing any of my horses today. Luckily enough though, if I do kill any of my horses today on accident, I can just get them respawned into the stables, which is quite lucky. Oh, Andrew, by the way, with Call of the Wild, I don't know if it's still going on now, but some of the DLCs are half off. So you can get like Silver Ridge Peaks, Quattro Colinas, Te Awaroa, and I think it's the Saseka Safari Trophy Lodge for half price, I think. I can't remember the exact price numbers on it, but I've basically just done a sweep of of getting any DLCs that I had my eye on, and I've paid half price for them. It originally came to £20, came to like £10-ish. Oh, and with that I bought Weapon Pack 3 as well. Had the PlayStation version about a month, level 32. Got Trader, Collector and Bounty Hunter, 1,500 cash. And about 20 gold left, 12 gold left, working for the update. I think that's all that everyone's doing now on Twitch, isn't it? Is literally just working for the update. Oh, and thank you for the follow as well. Panda Lost Cats, if that's how it's pronounced. It means a lot.
Excuse me, dear.
That would now take us up to 28 followers. I really appreciate it.
Please, just leave me alone.
I'm trying to, but I'm trying to get objectives, love. But yeah, I think that's all we're going to see on Twitch now for the next few days, isn't it? Is just people grinding away and... Wait, has this homestead always been that open with its fences? I don't know. My Xbox is in the shop to... Oh, okay. Hopefully, you can get to grinding away on the Xbox pretty soon. I'm not thinking of playing the update until I start streaming. So, I'll probably end up being live next in a week today. So, for anybody that doesn't really play this game very often, they can tune in if they want to on my stream, and I'll be playing it from afresh. I think the only thing that won't be fresh will be the like the pass or whatever that you buy. So emergency grind in case anything useful. Yes, basically. I think out of everything I'm looking forward to in the new update that I think will be useful is the passes that come out, because I really want all of that nice cosmetic stuff. I think with this game I really focus on the cosmetics a bit too much, which is why in the grand scheme of things I really don't have a lot of money in comparison to what I should have, just because I spend my money too much on useless items of clothing that only get seen under like a vest or whatever else. I just love making my character look very historically accurate. I want a new pair of shoes. What kind of boots do you rock at the moment? I know at one stage I really wanted like the tornado boots. I think that's what they're called. But I've recently just been sticking with the worn roper boots. I'd be happy with that. I don't know, I think there's something about the worn roper boots compared to everything else that just looks nice and fits with pretty much every outfit apart from like the posh ones. So we'll see though, because I know I follow a lot of people on YouTube, so if the update turns out you kind of should look a lot posher, just cheap standard ones I think. Oh yeah, so the worn roper boots then, I think are the base ones. Unless the starting of the game gives you some new ones. Because I know when I first started it was the worn roper boots, but Rockstar changed the location and different clothes people start with. So all depends what Rockstar have set up for new players. We've got to go up into the mountains up by Deadboot Creek. Oh, need my horse. Which means... I think it's all the way up here. Yeah, it's at the house. Or that building, anyway. Then we'll head down to the Downs. Actually, I don't know why we're putting that on there. We can just use the waypoint. Then we'll head down to the Downs Family Ranch. And then the Valentine train station. underworld betting or fight clubs. Nothing good apart from the pass. I like the idea of there being like the outlawish stuff that they've announced, like the like homestead robberies and stuff like that, and whatever that special jewel or whatever it is. I'm looking forward to it, but it doesn't fit my character. My character is literally just like a hunter trader, occasional bounty hunter, and occasional collector. But again, it appeals to the wider market of people who want to be bounty hunters or who want to be outlaws, and it's not my thing personally. Like, I don't like going with like guns blazing. I don't like PvP. I don't like all that sort of stuff. But robbery's low. We all rich nearly. Yeah, that's the thing. Rockstar haven't thought this one through. Instead of the trader collector and the bounty hunter first, I think they should have focused on robberies. I think they should have focused on that sort of thing, rather than letting us get rich from the collector role and everything like that. What is going on? Oh, is this person taking down a... There we go. I'm just going to leave that person to it. I really don't want to get hung up on whatever they're doing. At least a betting or a fight club make it entertaining if we're millionaires. I'm pretty sure there's somebody that has made it to $1 million in-game dollars, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I think that sort of stuff should come with this update. Hang with like the bigwigs in Saint Denis and just bet, or even just be able to bet like how you can in GTA Online, where you don't have to go into like its own separate server, like where you can just jump into a table with NPCs and just gamble with NPCs. Like, I think it'd make much more sense. Also seems like I'm having some internet connection issues once again. Perfect. Let's hope the stream stays live this time instead of cutting out like usual. Should do NPC fight clubs where players play NPC and if you make money or a couple of cash rounds. Oh, okay, so like betting on actual fights that happen. Oh, okay, so that's pretty cool. That's a relatively new idea. So rather than betting on actual players or actually being in the fight clubs itself, just watching NPCs fight and betting on them. That's an interesting take on it. To be fair, I'd like something to do with this part of the map, because with the robberies and everything, it takes us away from this, and this area of the map is pretty much abandoned. Like, I'd love something where we actually have stuff to do in the snow. There's a lot of things Rockstar can do. It's just whether or not they either, one, can be bothered to do it, or whatever resources they have, whether or not they think it fits their plan. Where... there's a... I trust where Rockstar's going with Red Dead Online, I really do. It's supposed to be underworld business, and if that, to me, little Peaky Blinders like off license. See, this is the thing, I don't want it to become like Peaky Blinders, because it does not make sense for the setting that it's in. And I know a lot of people want it to be like Peaky Blinders, and it just doesn't make sense. But if that's what people want, then Rockstar will do it. It's just when they get round to doing it. It's another one of those things where if Rockstar balanced out the economy, if Rockstar made everything fair, But then obviously we'd all be a lot happier. Would love for them to add a ranch with animal care and you can have cattle rustling. Exactly, that's what I mean. Even though, Andrew, you like Peaky Blinders, you come across the same idea that I come across. Make the world feel lived in. Make us actually do cattle drives. Make us care for the animals that we have. Like, I love the hunting aspect of this game, but I would also like to do what happens in the single player mode with John Marston at the end, where you have your own ranch. But it seems as though Rockstar are going to end up doing that as the end game, because this is a thing that I don't know if anyone's caught on to. I've seen a few people catch on to it, but I don't know how many people have. They've said it's going to be like debt collecting as well, and if debt collecting is anything to go by with Red Dead Story mode, debt collecting gets Arthur killed from tuberculosis, taking Thomas Downs down. Now, I hope that Rockstar aren't giving up on Red Dead Online, and I hope that Blood Money is not going to be the end, because if we evaluate the title Blood Money, it means we're going to be risking things, which means I'm starting to get the impression, and I hope I'm wrong, I really hope I'm wrong, but I'm getting the impression Rockstar this might be their last update for Red Dead Online, and I don't want it to be. Oh my god, hello. Please don't kill me. I'm just here to collect a collectible, and I'll be on my way. This guy better not kill me. But I'm starting to get the impression that Rockstar, this is their last Red Dead update. And I want to be wrong, but I get the impression this is their last update, because of the whole Thomas Downs thing that happened in story mode, because of the title being called Blood Money. Debt collector, be good, get gold for the bank people. If you bump them, hunt them down, and exactly. But I don't think it's going to be that intricate. But in a really weird way, I do see as this being the last update, and I hope I'm wrong. I really, really hope I'm wrong. But I see it as the last update, and they'll go, we'll put bug fixes in, and we'll finish off doing the last set of stuff for the collector and everything. But I see this as the last big update, and I don't know why. It's just a weird gut feeling where I think, and I hope I'm wrong, where they go, you know what, this is our last one, because they care too much about GTA Online. They care too much about Grand Theft Auto. To be honest, it's probably not even an update, just probably name passing something pretty. The thing is, I'm usually optimistic with Red Dead Online. I really am. I love it to bits. It's what I wanted out of Red Dead Redemption's multiplayer, is something more realistic, something more grounded. But that back in them days, it was just something fun and something to tack on for people to play together. But I think as the hype's getting on and seeing it all, I'm excited for the quick draw passes. I'm excited for what's going to be coming new into the game, but I'm not excited for how we get in there. I'm not excited for what's next after it. And it's a shame, because what if this next update is our last major update for a considerable time? Like, that sucks. But it's something that I don't want to have in my head, because if I have it in my head, I'll be disappointed. There are still loads of people playing, so it's still making them money. So they'll be mad to end it with no new games in the near future. But this is the thing, Andrew. Rockstar have made billions on Grand Theft Auto, and looking at the conference stuff that gets published, they only make in the thousands and only close to the millions with Red Dead Online. By the look of it, even though the heads at Take-Two still see it as profitable, it's whether or not Rockstar want to put the time into it. GTA rubbish now, to be honest. It is. GTA has been rubbish for a long time. And it's a hot take. It's a hot take, I will say. But GTA Online is not a Grand Theft Auto game. It really isn't. It's a game where kids can buy all of this stuff and just ride around on oppressors and kill people from the sky. It's not a game about robbing people, about getting a leg up. That happened with the heists. If we're talking about an end game, I think Rockstar's end game with Grand Theft Auto happened with the heists, and then obviously the yachts and stuff that came out afterwards. I think that should have been the end to Grand Theft Auto, and then potentially have the casino as its last big bang. But there's so much that they need to do with Red Dead, and it's disappointing that they haven't gone down that avenue already. But that's just speculation on my part. I mean, I'm optimistic. Cautiously optimistic, but too many snowflakes. I don't think snowflakes is the issue. I really don't. I think it's more they want to play it safe, they want to play it smart, but they're playing it dumb. They're playing it safe, I will admit, they really are, but they are playing it very, very dumb. They need to add some kind of fight thing. Okay then, another idea to throw into the mix. Get away from the Fight Club-esque stuff, because personally that doesn't intrigue me in the slightest. Because it heavily involves too much on this underground ring of things happening, which I'm not interested in. What if we had rodeos? Like, riding bulls and, like, making money off that sort of stuff? Like, being a proper, like, Old West bull rider? All that space you've got in New Austin, all that space you've got over near Valentine, make like a rodeo ring, and have people come and spectate people playing it, betting and stuff like that. Rodeos. Maybe if they integrate it with ranches, you put your own shows on at the ranch, have a rodeo part there. Like my outfit, the one that I was using earlier, the one with the blue shirt and the blue jeans. If you think about like cowboys and stuff, that would be ideal, really. That would be amazing. Exactly. Imagine me and you, Andrew, the amount of times we've played Red Dead Online together, if we did a rodeo. Like, the amount of music we listen to makes it almost seem like we're about to go to a rodeo. With, like, all the old... not even the old country music, but all the old music we listen to. It seems as though it would fit perfectly for the way we play. Oh, man, imagine it. Like, all, like, the historically accurate or, like, the over-the-top rodeo outfits you can make. The pink clothes that Rockstar put in with the weird pink chaps and the pink hats would make sense with a rodeo. Because with a rodeo, people want to show off their skills. What better way to be seen than bright white and pink? And people do that in real life. There's pictures on Google where if you type rodeo in, somewhere on Google there is a picture of like people in like bright pink and bright white doing rodeo stuff. And it's no exaggeration either, like, that makes sense. You could integrate all these people wearing the feathered hats and everything into the game's lore. Like, yes, Red Dead Online is quite a serious sort of thing, it's quite grounded. But I don't think it has to be, and I think if they do it in the right ways, they can make it silly in its own right, and silly in the world where it makes sense. Because I don't care, personally, for the pink outfits. But if we have to wear some stupid outfit just to get some sort of promoter to recognise us, to get into like the big competitions of the rodeo, I would wear pink all day, every day. I don't know, there's just something about that sort of, like, you need to be out there sort of style that really fixates in my head, where it's just like, you know what, it kind of makes sense, let's go for it. It's like, imagine running a trader delivery, then heading back to your homestead, doing a resupply, or even getting like a ranch hand, you hire NPCs to do tasks for you. So imagine you don't want to do the whole resupply thing for your trader anymore. You pay someone to do it for you, because at the moment you order the supplies but nothing really gets done. You don't see anyone go out. Where if you've got your own homestead, you see an NPC get out into a wagon or get on his horse or something, and then comes back with supplies on his horse or in his wagon. And then... oh, is that wolves? I can give them to Grips. Are they even interested in me? There we go. But yeah, just different ways how to make it different. Like, I don't know how else to put it really. Just, we need something different that isn't the most sought after thing. It's like, I know a lot of people want stuff to do with fishing as well. Like become like a professional angler. Like personally, I'm not a big fan of fishing, but it's a thing that's in the game and it fits the tone of the world. So I will do a bit of fishing. Every now and then if there's a daily challenge, I'll do it. But if they added like this whole fishing thing, I would be down for that. Oh, more wolves. We need to clean my weapon. We'll do that now, actually. Be good if we can upgrade the tents into cabins. I don't think into cabins would make sense, because with the amount of times it's like a farm stand move around the map. No, I think it should be a fixed point in the game. So like, you have your own actual building. It's like, let's have a look at the map. They could make it so in-depth raising your cattle, make them worth more money, use them for trade, cattle train as bullfighter, ranch, and yes, that makes sense. It's like they could do stuff with all of this side of the map, the snowy mountains, turn Coulter into, rather than a rundown mining town, into a bustling city of bullfighters or ranchers. Like the Adler Ranch over here, they have their own thing. Why not use the cabin that I went up to earlier to get the collector? Why not have like a little thing here and you have your own thing in the mountains? Yes, it'll be difficult to obviously get all your stuff down into like Valentine and everything, but imagine how hard and more profitable it would be. I think sometimes when it comes to updates, people want the flash, people want like the big set pieces, people want the fast things that get you to A and B, but I think Rockstar, with the way they put out their updates, they want us to savour the experience, and I think rushing round doesn't do any justice to how they want us to play the game. And yes, I wish there was more stuff to do between updates, but could do something at the McFarlane Ranch. You know, I'd love, speaking of the McFarlane Ranch, not to even, oh sorry, hiccup, not to even own anything, just to work for Bonnie McFarlane, just to work for the folks at Emerald Ranch. You know the little farms outside of Saint Denis? Imagine getting contracts to work with them. Like, imagine you start off working at Bonnie McFarlane's ranch, and our character, like, helps develop a lot of Bonnie's stuff. Because in the first game, she obviously mentions about how they've only just got it to where they want it to be. What if technically our characters are the ones that take their ranch into that next step that they want it to be at? I think it's just food for thought. I mean, look at all this here. These cows. Like, imagine working for the folks here. I don't even know where this place is. Carmody Dell. How have I not studied you before? These farms, or even cattle rustling, coming to Carmody Dell and branding their own stock and on the fireplace inside the house. Oh, so it's just here then. But there's a lot of things Rockstar could do. And there's a lot of things people in the community seem to miss, almost. It's like, I understand people want fight clubs, people want gambling, people want high stakes, people want train robberies, people want, like, all of, like, the stereotypical Western stuff, like, stuff you see in the movies. But imagine all of the stuff that you don't see in the movies. All of the actual farmers, all the people that go out mining for gold, all the people that go out mining for silver, because the silver trade was quite big as well. Imagine going out as a proper treasure hunter, because I know we have treasure maps, but turn those treasure maps into like a proper treasure hunting side piece. Sort of like Seth Briars from the first game. Just something different and something more realistic to Old West culture, in a sense. But I think talking about speculation and everything and what people want is a lot different to what Rockstar want us to have. And I think that's a big thing that people also need to respect and understand, is we could demand this, that, and the other, and we want this, we want that, but Rockstar are building out their own world for us to live in. And in a way, we've got to deal with the opportunities that we get. And even though it absolutely annoys me that that's how it'll go, is obviously, yes, they'll listen to us and they'll put suggestions that we have into stuff, but it's going to be 5 years down the line, 6 years down the line before our characters can truly relax and just have our own ranch. I mean, it'd be nice to be able to own our own boats. Not even for fishing, just to have a nice relaxing day out on the water. If it starts to rain, you put up like a little thing over the top of you, sort of similar to what you have on, like, I was about to say gazebos on yachts, and have that as like your early yacht sort of style of thing. But again, there are a lot of things to do. There's still loads of things to do in Red Dead Online. It's just whether or not you've got the patience to sit there and take it slow. I'll give you an instance, actually, of how I'm trying to interpret it. So, say I want to get from where I am now to over at this marker. The way I've been riding my horse has been really fast. And it's not how I play the game anymore. It really isn't. But because I don't want to spend all day doing a collector, this is how I'd ride. Like, slowly. And then, like, I'd get my gun out, and then, like, I'd scan the area real quick for any animals, and if there's anything in the foreseeable future, like in that sort of range, I would sort of slow down my horse. I'd get my horse into a prime spot, say there's a deer there, put myself at a comfortable angle, and I'd fire. That's how I do it when I'm not streaming. But when I'm streaming, people want to see things getting done, and that's when, like, a normal ride from destination to destination is this to riding like this, because too many people want to see the game go away too quick. I don't know. It's just in a weird way, people want to rush everything that's there. It's like, I know I'm grinding now, and when the Outlaw Pass, the whatever pass is called, I can't remember because they've changed it, and Quick Draw Pass, and because it's different, I do want to get through it, but I want to get through it so I can unlock things to make my character how I want my character to look. It's like, how do I put it? It's like, there aren't many realistic clothing options. You've got to sort of pretend and use imagination. And that's fine with me. I love pretending that the game's slow. I love pretending that... It's like these sheep. Imagine taking these sheep for auction. Or being like a complete rustler and sniping from like the hills. Just... Or even coming in here now and taking the horse. I don't even know where this is. Yeah, I should have just gone this way. Rather than going through all like what I just did. But yeah, I do think personally, we'll eventually get to a point where we've got all the Outlaw stuff in. And we'll eventually get to the point where we'll have all the more traditional means of living as well. It's like this outfit. I've seen one of the hats that are coming in the new update that's in the story mode that you can see on some NPCs, and I love it. I love it to pieces, and I can't wait to replace, honestly, my favourite hat in the game with a more realistic style hat. Now, yes, it's my favourite hat, and yes, I think it looks perfect for the outfit, but there are other hats which would suit it a lot more. It's like the Stalker hat in this colour does exist, but it doesn't suit it because the outfit that I've gone for needs that sort of flick on the brim. It needs the upturned pieces, which only this hat offers the right sort of kind of style. It's just the top piece of the hat that doesn't match what I'm going for. But like I keep saying, Rockstar will get there. They really will. They really will get there. It's just... it's just waiting for them to actually do it. It's like, now is what I'm doing, what I'm trying to get at. Oh, it's in the chimney. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay, never mind. What I'm after is down here then. In here? I don't... Oh, yeah, there it is, yeah. And I think this is a weird Dutch Vanderlyn type of thing to say now, but everyone needs some goddamn faith. Because, yes, in the past I've been upstairs. I've been upstairs with Rockstar. No, I've been upset with Rockstar with how they've handled certain things. I've been upset with how certain things are. But they're still delivering a game that I log in to play every single day. And if they put out an update that is, I wouldn't say worth the money, but if they monetize the game correctly, I would not mind paying for it with my real life money. It's just Rockstar don't optimize things in the right way. It's like, this is another outfit that I really like, where the hat is almost on point, but the new hat that's coming, by the look of it, will suit this outfit a lot more. And again, it's just one of those things that what I'm interested in as well is probably not what the majority of people that play this game are interested in. there are a lot of people that just want to have their outlaw escapism, that want to just be an outlaw and ride their horses and do stick-ups and go into town and be feared by NPCs and have the NPCs legitimately talking about the way their character handles things, where you ride into town and you've got your earphones in and you're listening, and an NPC goes, "Oh my god, it's the most feared no bounty hunter can get them." And it'd make the bounty hunter role a lot more fun for people that like doing player bounties. And it would tie the world up in a nice bow. But it's getting there. And I think Rockstar are struggling to get to where they're thinking of going. But I'm happy with the game as it is. And honestly, I've put I wouldn't say thousands, but I've put a considerable amount of hours just into the game where we're at now. And I'm having the time of my life. And this is a thing that gets brought up in communities of gaming as well, is if you want what you're after in a specific game, go out there and make what you want. But then a lot of the people are saying you won't do nearly as good a job as the company that's already providing the game that you're bitching about. And I'm going to be honest, as much as I've bitched about Red Dead in the past, let me tell you, I could not create whatever they've created. Because it takes a lot of hard work, dedication to do it. Oh, and speaking about guns and... Well, not speaking about guns. My cowboy now is ready for a more outlawish style. Yeah, I bought the... I bought the Bounty Hunter expansion skin for my Lamat revolver. My treasured Lamat revolver now is ready for a more outlawish style. Which is why, if anyone's noticed the difference between the last Red Dead stream and this, is because I've given it that more outlawish kind of feel. Is it in here? I think what I'm looking for is in here. In the chest in one of the bedrooms on the ground floor. So it might not be in this one. Oh, I think it's around the back half. I think it's this one. But yeah, that's just me spitballing some ideas. Just basically saying people just need to actually focus on what we have, because in a weird way of like symbology and everything like that, we're lucky Rockstar have even put together what we already have. Like, Red Dead Redemption 2 is my favourite story. The Arthur Morgan story is a classic, it really is. The John Marston story too also is. But I just think we need to treasure what we have, because Rockstar don't have to put all this effort into everything they're putting effort into. They could easily just go, oh, we'll just use all our resources for GTA Online and just call it a day there, and just give us a hunting simulator with Red Dead Online and just be all of us are hunters, and it just turn into just Griefer Central. But no, they put the time and the effort in to give us, content. And I'm not saying they've done anything wrong, because Rockstar monetized this game a shitload, which rightly so, because it is a business. But I don't know where I'm going with any of this now. I really don't know where I'm going with any of it. I feel like now I'm just talking and ranting just for the sake of everyone else does it. I mean, we're an hour 15 in, roughly, into the stream, and most of it, I will say, has literally just been, what about this? What about that? But it's all that's going to be happening in the community now over the next week or so, and until people get bored, which people will get bored of the new update. This is all it's going to be, is what's next on the horizon, what have Rockstar got planned for us next. And I'm sick of it, because when the Naturalist came out, or what's next, what's in store for us next, well, I know what's in store for us next, and it's going to be more content. It's just, when are we getting more content? But I get where people are coming from, don't get me wrong. Like, people want to be excited about things, people want to show enthusiasm and express what they want, because you never know, Rockstar could be having someone watch this right now, and what I've said about just, yeah, could be just implemented. But I don't think Rockstar would pay attention to my stream, and I don't think they pay attention to much is what's going on in the community, apart from banning people, which, when I say it like that, sounds really, really sad. But it's not, if that makes sense. But like I keep saying, we'll get the content we want when Rockstar get round to getting the content, because we're still yet to finish Jessica Leclerc's missions from the beginning. We're still yet to see the arc of what happened, whether or not she framed us, whether or not, you know, like there's loads of things that could be done. Like, personally, I think Jessica Leclerc killed her husband and framed it on us and got us to do stuff and everything for her, so she doesn't have any more blood on her hands. She's done it so she got rid of Crips. She may not have liked Crips very much, so she's got Crips away from them, and then she sends us out to kill more people that she doesn't like, and then puts the blame on us, making us the ultimate outlaw, where we are running from, you know, bounties and everything placed by Jessica Leclerc. Now that would be interesting, and that would make the whole living at camp actually make sense, is the fact that Jessica Leclerc has made it almost impossible for us to own our own homes. But it's whether or not they want to go through with any kind of bold thing like that to begin with. But I will say, next update, well, this coming update, I'm really excited for, regardless of whether or not it's what I want my character to be doing, whether or not it's what I want to be playing. I'm excited. New features, new clothing items, new things to do. But then at the same time, I'm also looking forward to winter as well, because we get one update in the summer, one update in the winter, and I'm hoping, if it's not a role expansion, I'm hoping we do get something fun where it plays off an existing role but it isn't a role. So hunting or bounty hunting or anything like that, just expansions on what we already have, and it not be an expansion. So things with the Moonshiner and the trader role, how's about we sell cattle? How's about it not be a role and it be a stranger mission where you just go to an informant or a boss at a ranch? But that's how I see winter going down. It'll either be a role expansion, or it will be a stranger mission, like, not Telegram, because I don't want Telegram missions. I haven't even played the first batch of Telegram missions because not interested. I've watched people play it online and it doesn't offer anything new. It's just a glorified stranger mission. But something where it's not just having to shoot your gun. Something where you've got to use your lasso. Imagine going around just like actual cowboys lassoing horses. Like, that would be cool. Wrangle some horses for a ranch owner. Milk cows. That sort of thing. All these crops over here, even though they've got people, NPCs picking the crops. Imagine if there's a thing where we have to literally pick crops. In a weird way, I am down for that. But it's whether or not the community would be down for that. To be fair though, in a really weird way, who cares? Because at the end of the day, regardless of how much people say, oh, I'm not going to play this, I don't like this, I think people are going to be playing regardless. Because people, I will say, do like to hate things. It's why... I'm trying to think of his name on YouTube. Because Pineapple left to go play Cyberpunk and has since not made any videos on Red Dead hating on it, but has since put things on Twitter hating on it. What's the other guy's name? I can't remember, but there was one guy that left to play Cyberpunk, came back to Red Dead when Cyberpunk was dead, and well, just started dissing Red Dead. I don't think it was very fair. Because that's all people like to do with this game at the moment, is love to hate it. And that's just wrong. Because there's got to be a reason why you play. And my reason why I play, personally, is to have a good cowboy time, is to enjoy myself, is to go to the Moonshine Shack on occasion and play with the band. Not because it's a daily challenge, but because it's a relationship I pretend I have with the people that are in that band. I join in, I switch between the different band members so we've all got a chance to play together. I do moonshine deliveries. I pretend like I know the people I'm delivering to. I have fun in the world that I'm given. And if other people can't do it, then why should I be punished and not given any more content? Or why should the servers shut down just because it's not what people want? Because there's a market. There's a clear market of what this game brings in. It's the people that want to be realistic and the people that want to just shoot shit up and be an outlaw and be unrealistic in outlaw approach. And I think both of them can coincide. It really can. They can coincide with each other quite well. But it's whether or not it's done right. And I'm going to be completely honest as well. I feel like I've been talking a lot about the same subject. And I feel bad because I feel like I'm chewing people's ears off. But it's just one of those things, isn't it? I don't even know where the collectible for this one is. I don't know if it's on the table or not. In the green wardrobe in the corner. Ah, okay, so that'd give it away. People have already been here. Hang on, this isn't green, is it? I don't think it is. Is it? Oh, is it glitched out? Oh, no, it hasn't. There we go. For a second then, I thought I hate when that happens. So what are we missing? Hang on, that's not what I wanted. Yes, it is. Hang on. It is The one underneath the A, isn't it? Yep. It's like I'm really half tempted to cosplay my character in Red Dead Online. I know it sounds funky to say that, but I've seen a hat online which looks identical to the one that I'm wearing right now. All I have to do is get a blue pullover shirt, some suspenders, some like worn jeans, a belt. I don't even have to have a gun belt, because technically, role-playing my character, technically, I wouldn't have a gun belt. I would just have like an actual just normal belt. And maybe I'd equip the offhand holster and have it on my hip, so I could use it from my horse. But it's like where the gun belt sits, I'd sooner rather have just like as a normal belt and have more like that more realistic actual belt. Because I think that's one of the things as well that makes me just wear suspenders. Because there's a lot of my outfits what would look really nice without suspenders is if it didn't have a belt attached to it. Like, if it had a belt, like, to be fair, saying that, there's things at the back of a lot of the trousers, like the pants in the game, where the cowboy could just adjust it without wearing an actual belt. Belts were just worn because fashion, I suppose, just to give that extra bit of comfort, maybe, just in case if the back bit snapped. But a lot of cowboys didn't wear suspenders because the back bit of the trousers could already be done up tighter because belts existed. People only wore suspenders because, well, I don't even know why. I don't know, I'm picky. I'm very, very picky when it comes to style. In Red Dead, in GTA Online, I don't really care as much because I don't feel as close to the world as I do with this one. Like, I feel like I've lived in this world, I've breathed in this world, I've been a part of it. Like, I've lived in it. Even though I played GTA Story, I played as Michael Franklin Trevor, I didn't feel connected to the world. But playing Red Dead, Arthur's story, and then following that John piece at the end, seeing how animals react, seeing how weather affects, just makes me think of how much missed opportunity there genuinely is to make this world feel realistic. I'd also like a change in lobbies as well. So, like, instead of having like one lobby where everyone coexists, maybe have a lobby where we have like realistic physics, realistic gun stuff. So when pulling out the weapon and everything, so I've just got off my horse with my weapon. When I put it away, it just disappears. When I put it... Oh, that's not what I wanted. When I pull my weapon back out, it just appears. Rockstar got rid of the ability to just actually have those animations in from the story mode. And that's what I want back into the game, is all of those animations. Because I think those animations, I think, really grounded the experience for me. And I know there's a lot of people now that haven't experienced anything like it, because there's a lot of new people playing this game in comparison to what there were back in the beta days. It's like my mum got me my favourite album, Call to Walls, Western Swing and Waltzes and other punchy songs. And knowing who Quarter Wall is, how he works on a ranch, how he, you know, tends to cattle and all that, I would love to roleplay as someone who genuinely is like Quarter Wall, but without roleplaying as Quarter Wall. Like, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want my character to be a musician that sings, because I can't replicate a singing voice. I really can't. But either way, let's put it this way. Whatever Rockstar puts into the game, unless it's more naturalist stuff, because fuck the naturalist role. One of the dullest things that have been implemented into the game, and that is my only gripe with it all, is the naturalist role just doesn't serve a purpose apart from harassing animals just for the sake of a very angry lady. I will say though, on the contrary to that, I do like the naturalist role because of legendary animals and the fact that it annoys Harriet that I kill them all the time.
Hello, sir.
Now, how the heck do we get there? Oh, it's just... Yeah, okay, I know how to get there. I was being dull for a second then. I'll leave my horse parked outside. Pretty sure this is Angelo Bronte's, or the Mayor's Mansion. I think this is Angelo Bronte's place. So, I'm stealing from you, Mr. Bronte. I was about to say don't kill me, but I don't care. I think that's one thing I always get nervous about is other players. Because even though I've had good experiences with players where people want to... Oh, don't do this to me. There we go. Hey, we're riding the same horse. I can get down with that. I just wish there was more things players could do to interact. I don't know. I just wish there were. I've noticed ever since the newswire the other day about Blood Money DLC, a lot of people are hanging around in Saint Denis more. I mean, I like it because it means a lot of people aren't in the open where the animals are, which means I get a better chance to hunt animals and everything. But at the same time, it means when I do have the occasion where I do come into Saint Denis, it's just a nightmare of just running away from other players. Hang on, is that... So we've got that there. We've got to head down to the Annesburg mine, which is... If we head there, because that's where one of the entrances is, and then it's the big house, well, I say big house, like the hunter's cabin thing over there. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, because I don't need to use the collector's map now. I do need to wipe away some notifications that have just been popping up on my phone. Whoa, explosion. I think. Explosion or bullet. Either or. I wonder if people are mowing their lawn, because I feel like I can hear lawnmowers. I hope it's not being picked up too much on stream, because that would be a bit of a ball ache. Now, how How do I get around there? Have I got myself stuck? Whew. At least the game has some sort of self-awareness to let me be able to climb out of there. Then where the heck? Oh, I could have just gone through that door, couldn't I?
I swear to God, if I can't...
We're almost done collecting. We're almost done. Gonna be completely honest, I think how I'm gonna spend the rest of today is once I've finished with Red Dead, gonna go grab myself a little snack. I'm gonna go sit in front of my dad's CD player and listen to my new album, which I've heard thousands of times already on my phone, but now I can listen to it thousands of times with nice speakers which don't sound tinny. So, have I... We're doing good. We're doing well with our grind. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that probably have almost every single set that you can get done at least like 5 times, but I know that once the update drops, I'll do a sell mission for the trader role. I'll do a resupply, get the experience from that to level up the pass. I'll do a moonshiner mission. I say mission. Set up a delivery. Then I will do a sell a collector's item, like a set. That's the way I do it. I try and incorporate as much as I can, apart from Bounty Hunter, just because I'm not a fan. And then when it comes round to doing the actual update itself on Saturday on the stream, well, I don't know whether or not I want to do it on stream, because I'm not going to have much time during the week anyway. So I'm thinking maybe do an early stream before that on any spare time that I do have. But again, this is all just speak. I'll probably post on like Instagram or something, or Twitter, to say when I'm going live and what I'm doing and all of that shebang. But it's been really nice though the last couple of days, because so many people are grinding away at the collector role to get as many sets to sell. Not many people are griefing. And then like we've seen earlier, someone will get a bit self-defensive and like pointing their guns at us. But a lot of the time, if you're not vicious to a lot of people whilst people are grinding, people aren't going to be vicious to you. And it has been really nice being able to just sit back and chill and actually get my trader stuff together this past week, and to do daily challenges and to just sit back and relax. Because over the last month or so, before the update properly got announced as to what it's going to be, just all it's been is griefers. It's just been like, oh, I'm hunting a whitetail, oh, someone's over there, and I'm dead. It's not fun. I know it's obviously the Wild West, but if I got killed once, I would be dead. Rather than a parlay system, you have an option to switch session, and it does it in one of those like seamless transition ways that Rockstar seem to have the habit of putting in these days, where it's just like, oh, your camper's moved. Oh, you can't do that just yet because we're waiting for a session to connect. I'd like the option. I really would. Oh, I'm an idiot. I still need the map. Because I need to have a look where it is in the mine. It's the cups we're going after, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Yes, it's in the mine. And it's in the G. If we look, it will be about there. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... Well, that failed. I just wanted to sort of jump down. That's fine. As long as we don't die completely going all the way down, it's fine by me. Right, so I think it's this way? Maybe? Yeah, it's roughly over this direction. Yeah, there we are. Oh, there we go. We're almost done. We've just got one more place to go to, and we should be able to get that done ever so soon. They should use the mines more as well. Like, you come down here for a role, like a miner's role. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, not for player health. I mean, the mines technically are classed as, like, unsafe working environments and stuff like that, but it'd still be cool nonetheless. Is it nonetheless or is it nevertheless? Ah, so my horse's mane has grown back. I don't know what that causes. I don't know what causes that to glitch out like it does. This is the only problem with streaming on a Saturday, is just all the random miscellaneous noises you hear during the day. So like, people finally getting a chance to mow their lawn, or people talking and everything like that. So I think that's the only downside to streaming on the weekend. Oh, for God's sake. Really? Really, horse? You're gonna do that to me? Just crash into a tree like that? I will say, I really wish I could play music on stream. Just because I think some really nice songs could be played during this night time. Also, get the rifle out, because I know there's like predators that spawn around here, like the cougar and everything. The heck was that? Moose? Really? Okay. Where are you, Moose? Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I'm trying to go for that Texas heart shot. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. We will get my hunting wagon, and I think, yeah, what we'll do is we'll, well, that's the first time I've seen the legendary moose up here. I know there's the one that's over in the snowy area, but I've actually never come across that moose before. Can donate it to Crips. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't like the set that you get from Gus. I think the antlers are way, way too small. I really wish they would stop mowing already. Please. But that's what happens. That's what happens when you stream on a Saturday. So we've got one place to go to. We can fast travel back to camp. Donate what we've got on my horse and donate what I've just put in the wagon. And I think I'll do a resupply. Yeah, I think that's the plan. So last stream, for Call of the Wild related things, I've merged all of my lodges together, and I'm not going to spoil what else I've done because it is a really big spoiler for the video. Let's just say it's something that I never thought I'd do. Like, really, I never thought I would. So hopefully that gives a bit of clue as to what's going on with that. But my treasured diamond whitetail is exactly where it is. Exactly where I want it to be. I'm really glad, I will say, I'm really glad I'm getting into Call of the Wild again. Like, it's... I don't know how to describe it, but it's one of those kind of games which, just very similar to what's happening now, is I'm immersed in the world and... yeah. I think the collectible I'm after is up here. Yeah, here we are. So we now have 10 antique alcohol bottle collections. We have 2 of every card collection. And we have we have 3 family heirloom sets. We have 1 fossil collection, 1 necklace collection, and 1 coin collection. I feel like when update comes around... oh! Well, he just lost his teeth. I feel like when the update does come around now, I feel like I'll be able to get a fair whack of things done. Anyway, yep. Right, let's get on my horse and skedaddle. Yawn, 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 yawn. Is it really going to take this long? Come on, game, work. I don't understand why it takes this long. So this is the thing, I can't even exit out the game, because if I do, it'll end the stream, and I don't want the stream to end. So I'm going to give it another couple of minutes, and if it doesn't, then yeah, I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be so sad. So sad. I feel like this game is testing me. I'm guessing this is the infinite loading glitch. So I will call today's stream here. If by the time I've obviously finished talking now, it doesn't come back up, then I will head off and get whatever I need to get done off stream. So my next stream is probably going to be either Friday or Saturday. I will say most likely it'll be Saturday. And here we have an ambulance, an ice cream van. It's all happening. Jesus Christ. So my next stream will most likely be Saturday, but there's a very rare chance it'll be the Friday. Then when I do stream, it will be Red Dead Online, and we are going to jump into the newest update, Blood Money. We're going to grind a bit on the pass as well, if we've got anything else to upgrade and everything like that. And my Call of the Wild video, my trophy tour large, I have no idea when it's coming out, because I still need to finish up a few things and I still need to record it. So we will see. But because obviously this is going to not load at all now, I'm going to head off. So thank you for everyone that has jumped in today. It has meant an absolute lot. It's been really nice to get one more follower and a few more views. Been absolutely terrific. And it's been fun just hanging out. So I will see you in the next stream. Have a good weekend and have a good week. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.